Hi, I'm Steve, and welcome to episode 2 of Witch Hat Atelier. I wanted to make this video a lot earlier, but alas, I was busy, I wasn't home, I couldn't, so now I'm back and I can finally see how it continues. We had a wonderful, beautiful episode last week of this faithful adaptation. We've seen the beginnings of the main protagonist, Coco, who is I guess you can say a tailorer. She's really good at tailoring and loves magic. So it's in a world full of magic, but the magic is kept secret. Nobody knows how people who do magic. And we find out that it's by drawing a little bit of symbols and circles on a paper, and there you go. That's as simple as that. Hence why it has to be kept secret, because anyone with a pen and the right ink and some paper can just produce magic on their own, which is very dangerous, as you can imagine. So, our protagonist, Coco, has figured it out. She watched Kifri, who is I guess in a sense you can say a teacher, or a mage, just a mage. He's a mage. Um, she figured out how to do magic by observing him through a window on a roof. Now, she kept that secret for herself just for a little while. She started to draw on her own, and then she started to draw a very complicated spell, which just blew up everything. Well, it didn't blow up, but it spawned like crystals, ice crystals, all around her house, and her mom became a crystal statue. So we don't know her fate. I don't, even as someone who has read a few volumes, I don't know what's going to happen to the mom. I haven't read that far ahead. And she was threatened with losing her memories, because that's the punishment for someone who figures out how magic works illegally. So the only reason why she didn't lose her memories is because she is one of the few people who still remembers the reason why she got that magical book, which was sold by one of the um, black market traders, I guess you can say. Or it was like this witch with the mask, the hood, the eye mask witch. And our dear Kifri is after her. He wants to figure out who she is and put a stop to it. Because it is illegal to sell magic to the commoners. Now, episode 1 was way better than I thought. It blew over my expectations, and I am so glad, because I expected this to be just another general adaptation. You know, they're not bad, but they're also not great. But no, this one was actually absolutely beautiful. From a studio that I've never heard before, even. We've had some amazing voice acting moments. The sound design is really beautiful. The music is great. We have the composer of Dark Souls and the other Souls games. I forgot their names. Who is doing the music for this anime, which is insane. So I can't wait to see where this is going. We've seen the very first whole chapter of the volumes of the manga, which got adapted into this episode. So I can't wait to see how it continues. I have my copy ready here. Get yours ready, because I'm gonna count down in 3, 2, 1, now. Just put this here in the middle, and like this. So we are on our way back to his house. Basically an orphan right now. She's flying. God, it's so beautiful. Yes. Did we have an OP in episode 1? Probably not. Definitely not. I've heard this voice before. Right, this is the one I remember. I don't remember any of the other students though. Okay. Some memories are coming back. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, nice, very nice. Right, she remembered her mom. Hmm. Right, I forgot about that. God, I fucking love magic. Water. You're just gone. Hello. Your name? A vapor bubble. Wash your face. Hmm. Riche. Hmm? Ah, they've heard about it. Hmm. Good. Feel needed. And then it got abused. Hmm. God, even just a hand or. Hmm. He's a good teacher. Even healing. Hmm. That's pretty smart. Unsafe. Yeah. Right. And you're wet again. There's our obstacles. Hmm. Yes, such a warm voice. Oh, is that who I think it is? Short haired, black haired. Some privacy. Is it her? Yeah. So smart. I love the magic in this world. You don't know that? Good idea. Mm-hmm. Good distraction. Good distraction. God, even the food looks good. Soup and bread. I'm so. It's peak, man. Now I'm hungry. God damn it. Uh, so good. I forget to talk sometimes. I'm so locked in, so focused. What a weird pillow. Hmm. Hmm. Oh God. So much reading. Okay. The basic elements. It's so basic but so effective. Hmm. Hmm. Well, yeah. Oops. Hmm. One of the arrows. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of obvious though. Way too long. They probably made it a little bit more obvious for the anime. Is this a good idea? Uh-oh. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. They're doing the paper thingy. Are these the transitions? This is the ending! Oh my god, I thought we were only halfway through. Okay, the music. Slow build up. UFO table. Studio bus. There's the color. So beautiful, man. Very good episode. It's a solid introduction to the cast of characters, at least the main cast, and into the world of magic for Coco. The data range test already episode 3. I remember that actually. Really, I remember. I'm not even gonna talk about it. No spoilers. This episode, wow, okay, it went by in a blink of an eye, but I like the structure of the episode. It doesn't stray away from A to Z. It doesn't go, oh, let's explore this side and then this and end of episode. No, we slowly advance to the letter Z and we explore every single bit step by step at the correct pace. Looking at you for your no. Some other anime did had some different progress and whatever. I like this way the way this anime does. I love it. I actually really love it. Now, I actually did think it was gonna be longer, but hey, that just means more content for next week, or at least for whenever I watch it. Probably tomorrow or whenever. Um, I already knew how the magic works. It's just so beautifully written that I mean, so far you all know magic from spells, verbal spells, you know, magic with hand gestures, magic through scrolls, magic through this and that, but rarely you see magic from drawing. Just simply drawing with the right ink and pen and paper. You can just draw whatever you want. Well, as long as it's in the rules, and then get some sort of effect, some result, magical result. And it's so beautiful. It opens so many doors. As you've seen, like the shoes, as he said, as soon as the outer circle is connected, the magical spell gets activated. So if you have half of it on one shoe and half of it on the other shoe, and you put both shoes together, it does a full circle, and then magic happens. You can fly. It opens so many doors, so many things can be done with it. And I'm sure this advanced magic, as we've seen, the Forbidden One, was way more complicated. So much more symbols and signs and everything. But for the basic ones, with the four elements fire, water, light, and wind, surprised that they picked light over earth, but I don't even know what they would do with Earth. But I was expecting them. I kind of remembered that fire being in connection with light. So when you want a torch, a torchlight, do you use light or do you use fire? I guess fire in this case. But whatever. Amazing idea, and I'm so glad they adapted it exactly like in the manga. Just every single detail, and the whole. I guess this is gonna be a tradition at the end of each episode. We'll get the scene freeze, and then it turns into those paper cut montages where it ends the episode. Amazing episode. Openings and EDs. Opening, amazing. I have it here in front of me. The opening was really nicely animated, where they step through those doors. That was so beautiful, and even the side profile animation where they all walk through several frames or whatever they represent, portals. Uh, amazing animation. But this scene here, I'll probably put it in the middle of the screen. Let me just mute it and then I can just record it. This was so great. And all right, the little worm. Oh my god, there's so many things coming to my mind. This scene absolutely my favorite. Music wise, as you know, I'm a little bit more picky about my style of music. It might not click with me instantly in the first episode. It hasn't yet, but I don't dislike it. It's fine. It fits the anime. But man, the amount of work, the amount of months they probably worked on this episode, on this opening, uh, knowing how long it took for short animations by KyoAni or whatever other studios, I bet they spent at least several months on just the opening alone. I can probably look it up who all animated it, but music aside, solid opening. ED, very simplistic, very minimalistic, but very effective. The whole gradient tone, the gray, it doesn't even go to black. Oh, a little bit like dark gray, all the way to light gray, not even white. And as soon as the what was it? The spell was drawn, like with the ink, the colors pop in, and then you can slowly see Coco standing in the middle of the staircase. Uh, and I think she's looking down at some glass pieces. I don't know if it has a deeper meaning, like, oh, the light is here, I can see the glass, I'll step over it, which she just skipped like a step. But beautifully animated, really great. Music choice was a little bit slow, but nothing wrong with that. As usual, EDs are usually more less dramatic than the openings. Openings are more actiony, more powerful, more impactful. But the ED is a little bit slow, but that's fine. It fits. It's good. I don't know what else to say. It's good. It's good. But yeah, the episode itself, I love the way they don't over exaggerate and that's another issue I usually have with anime, the chibi moments. The when they add some comedy into anime, it's almost inevitable. They either do it in a way where the complete art style changes, and sometimes they go over the top, and then it just feels odd. Oh, sorry, I forgot to do this. But in this sense here, the way they draw her face, which is I guess the mangaka style, is very simplistic. It's not too transformative, not too. She doesn't turn into like a little gremlin or a little chibi character. Just her face looks a little bit more bubbly, more fluffy, more round. And they keep it at a limit, so it happens for a few seconds. Good, perfect. I don't need more than that. I'm a big it grinds my gears whenever I see an anime that tries to be serious, um, especially if it's a serious an anime intended to be serious. But even if it's not, just the simple attempt to being serious, and then cutting into comedy or sudden joke, and then haha they laugh right after something very serious or dramatic happened, and the whole art style changes. Uh, it's I let's not even talk about it. But a lot of anime kind of got itself ruined for me, or I to the point where I even rated it a whole point less than I would have without those little changes. But this anime does it well. Solid work. No complaints there. What else is there to say about the anime? I mean, even the background. I've talked about this in episode one, but the backgrounds, the little details, the little smooth motions, they don't skip over the effort of drawing very simple things. They don't just use the JPEG, the PNG style of animation. No, it's very even the hair, which moves a little bit while nothing moves, the arms, the clothes, the way they move, the hands. Oh, I could talk about it all day long, but you get what I mean. I love it. It's beautiful, and I hope it continues like that for the rest of the anime. We have oh right, episode 8 is out at this moment as I'm recording this, but it's gonna be like 13 episodes, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. Profile, yeah, 13. So let's see. I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic. I've seen what they did in 2 episodes, and I can see it continuing like that for the rest of the anime. By the way, it's progressing. I haven't read too far into the manga, as I've said. I don't know exactly how much further it goes. I know the manga hasn't finished yet. It's still releasing. Are they going to pull a big arc moment and then do a season 2? Are they going to squish it all into a single season? I doubt it. Most probably going to continue making a season 2, if not already working on it. Nothing has been confirmed yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of it we'll get an announcement that a continuation comes out. If not, so be it. But as it is for now, I'm hopeful that we'll see the best of it in this season, in this series. Great job to the studio. Again, never really heard of them other than their other work. Just reading the title, but amazing work. I Nothing to complain there. Bug Films, I think it was, and I think in the credits I even saw some other studios. Studio, what was it? Studio Rabbit, Studio. There was UFO Table on it, but there was also Studio Bus. I've seen several times. Cafe Group, Studio Comet. Uh, I assume those are studios that helped them. Konami Animation for the 3D CGI, uh, Peaky's for the CGI, Studio Candy Box, Seven Arcs. So they had a lot of outside help for the anime, and that makes sense. I mean, it took them several years to do it, so might as well just get extra help to make it even better. Um, but yeah, here UFO Table, I might have to translate what exactly this says. Okay, it says supervision second original painting by what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people, and then UFO Table with Studio Kafka, Tomoko Miyaji. We're hatching supervision as well. Not surprised. It's a big anime. It's one of the big ones for this season, and I hope as many people watch it as possible because it's popularity. Holy shit! It's the fourth highest rated of all time already, 10th most popular of all time in Analyst, not My Anime. I haven't checked that website in a while. I since the My Anime List has started rating wars between each anime where they just downrate some anime just in order to keep the other ones in the top. I don't really pay attention to it anymore. But just because I'm using AniList doesn't mean that you should trust it fully. There's many other websites that do it even better. I'm just using AniList for sake of convenience. As for now, I think I've talked about everything that I've had to. I mean, we have some lovely characters, some new ones. I only had time to write one, Richie, and Agot. We have still the same character, Kifri, the teacher, but I haven't really noted down the pink-haired one. What was her name? Was it? I'm sure I'll recognize Tetya. I'm not sure I heard of her name yet. Tetya Richie, and Agot. All right, our main cast. There it is, and I'm sure we're gonna have a lot more as I'm gonna remember slowly as I'm watching because I don't remember most of it. I did want to see who sang the ED though. I'm not sure I'm gonna have to the chance to find it here though if it's already out. Probably already. I mean, episode 2 has been out for ages. Let me check. Aha, here we go. I knew I would recognize them. All right, so starting with opening, we have Eve and Suisse. I hope I pronounced that right. Eve, holy shit. Mangaka, fashion designer, vocalist, guitarist, lyricist, composer, Japanese utaite, well, however you say that. What haven't they done? And they've done so many things, so many vocal performances, so many lyrics they wrote for Shoshimin that I've watched, Blue Box, Teenager Blue, White Snow, Chainsaw Man theme song performance in ED12. They've had, oh my god, Jose the Tiger and the Fish, Jujutsu Kaisen. I haven't seen the season 2 yet, but I might someday. Dororo, so many things, and they wrote 4 mangas. Oh my god, what haven't they done? And then we have Swiss, who voiced an anime character apparently, and they've been doing music vocal performances for a lot of stuff. Especially one that I do recognize is Martian. I keep forgetting which anime this one belongs to. Shoshimin season 2. Martian. Very the one, the guy with the tentacle face, the split face. The other than that, I think I do recognize Sunny, but it was, yeah, for this opening of season 2 of Souls of Freedom, season 2. That not season 2, sorry, the second opening of season 1. Amazing. And the ED, of course, which I haven't actually heard before, was Nakamura Hack, which is their debut of anime staff roles, or anime theme song performances, to be exact. And yeah, that kind of concludes the whole thing, the whole episode. I hope we get to know more about the characters. I know we will, but I am hyped to see what will happen in episode 3. If it's going to happen what I think it's going to happen, oh my god, that's going to be early, because you'll see. I mean, the name kind of spoiled it, but it's going to be very interesting to see how they're going to treat that. And that's gonna do a lot of change into what people think of Coco. So I'm hopeful that it's gonna be good. I'm excited to see what's going to be next, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.